You have a husband? You better be trying to get a man. You married?
No, I told you I was alone 15 years.
Oh,
no
you've been divorced for 15
man,
years.
no boyfriend. No, that's why I'm saying I'm going to God way. I want focus to God.
Okay,
focus
then just
help me.
relax then, okay?
That's why I'm said that. I don't want anything. I'm happy for myself. I said, thanks God, I have clothes, I have food, I can help people, I can
Well,
walk.
relax and let him help you spiritually.
But this part, I can't take it out. I don't know why.
Ask him to help you through that. He will.
I ask him, sir, every day.
Oh, but take your time. Let it happen. Don't complain about it.
No, I'm not complaining. I can see my son be blind.
Don't start all over again. What the? We just went through that a half hour. Yeah, I got to move on. You about to go back down that road again.
I said, I'm trying. That's what I'm telling you.
Relax. 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 Let go. All right? Let go.
Okay.
All right?
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you're here, too. Let's take this young lady. She's been waiting a long time. Okay. Amazing. Relax. Relax. Really. Endure the pain. You know how when you seek the Father, you wake up at the blinking of an eye, you can see. That means that he's with you. Now he'll fight those other things for you. He'll fight your battle. You have some help now. Before you didn't have help in that fallen state. You had no way to overcome all that junk, clean the house. He will clean your house now. And he's not holding that against you. It's about the heart. It's the spirit. Mm-hmm. He changed your spirit from hate to love. And now the love of God will clean the house for you. So don't judge yourself. Don't trip out. He's with you. That makes sense? Because the sin is of the heart. It's of the heart. It's not all that junk you've been doing. He'll clean that up, and then you can keep the commandments. Stop beating up yourself about the wrong. It's of the heart. We need love in the world. And he's trying to create love. That's why he said, love him with all your heart, soul, and might, along with nothing else, and love your neighbor. We're supposed to pray for one another. And that's what love is. I hear these people talking about Donald Trump. He is no good. He is a liar. He is this and he is that. And I'm like, are you a Christian? Yes. Do you love Donald Trump? No. How can you be a Christian and not love Trump? You know, I love Biden. I love Obama. And I don't hate them. We can't hate just because we disagree. Mm-hmm. We gotta. If you have anger, Satan is your daddy. All in the name of Jesus. It's just a fact. He is your daddy. All right? It's just the way, believe it or not. Anyone who has any iota of anger, Satan is their daddy. And angry people don't believe you can live a life without anger. They don't believe it. Donald Trump had so many years to get angry. I never saw him get angry. That's why I told you, always have a space between you and anyone else so you can observe what's going on. And as soon as Donald Trump didn't put up all the wall, now some of these people are turning against him. That's because they identified with him and then had that space there. And one little thing that they didn't do that he didn't do that they thought he should be done, all of a sudden they turn on him because they have no love. We need love. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just think what she's saying, whatever, like it's happening right now, it's amazing because it goes back to what I learned lately about faith, how we perceive real faith and what we think it's faith and what really is. And I think we think that faith is, oh, we're going to be patient and wait for and do the right things just to get something that we want to get a certain thing how we want to get it, or make people do this or make people do that. And that's not real faith. Faith for me, lately I've realized that it's waiting for anything to happen how it needs to happen and overcoming it every time that it's happening or it's coming to you. And it was just like amazing how you think you love God and you're like, oh, I'm mad at him. You're just mad because you're not getting your way. And that's the only thing you're mad. And that's not real faith. That's just controlling. And yeah.
If you want to know if you have faith in God or not, endure the pain. You'll see if you have faith or not. Because some people, I think, and I didn't know this until recently, when people wake up, when they hear me say, wake up, return to the Father, they think it's all over. All life is going to be do kind of thing. That's when the rubber meet the road, really. Because that's when the spirit go to war against the spirit of darkness, and because it's in your body, it feel like you, and going through that pain, Satan's talking to you too, and so you're dealing with that, and most people can't handle that. They'll get high, they'll run away from that. You can't run away from that. That's why so what?
You can help, you know.
Yeah, if you want to know if you have faith in God, overcome what the world think of you. Overcome your attachment to the world. And only God can cause you to do that by you enduring the ego. Because all that stuff you're into is just ego stuff that we fall into in that fallen state. But for God to kill it, destroy it, you got to endure the pain. And it doesn't look like it's going to ever end. It doesn't seem like there's anything better on the other side. It just looks like I'm going through hell and that's it, right? But there's something better on the other side. So when you wake up, don't think it's just going to be a bed of roses. That's why God said only a few are going to find that straight and narrow path, because they're unwilling to let the ego die, to endure and let it die. You got to let it die. That makes sense? Yeah. Really? Otherwise, you find yourself going to a therapist and they will give you, what kind of medicine they give you? Anxiety medicine and all that. When it's a spiritual issue, your ego is dying. If you upset because you lost your money, or you lost your woman, or you lost your man, the only time I would be attached like that, when I remember when I would break up with a girl or something, it was like I lost my God. And I didn't want to lose my God, but I didn't think of it as a God at the time. And so I have to hurry and find another one so I can feel better. But other than that, I've never really cared about too much. You got to let the ego go. All right? Any question about that?
Can I say something really quick to her?
No, real fast.
Yes. So you were asking about how do you overcome the pain?
But I already told her that.
No.
Help me and accept all God gives me.
Yes, but like for me, it's just stop expecting anything from from the things that go your way. I also lost my baby. I was pregnant. I lost him at 5 months, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, why this happened to me? I'm doing the right things. Why people that don't want to have kids are easily having kids and giving it away, and I lost my baby, and that was the wrong way to go about it.
Yeah.
You know, it took me to realize that I don't know God's plans, and I need to accept anything that He puts my way. That's real faith, and that's how you will overcome the pain, because you are nagging about your pain. It's not going to help you overcome it. It's just going to help you be more angry about your pain, and you need to stop being angry about your pain. And it's just what helped me to go through that, and I think it might help you.
That's a very good point. You reminded me of something. I was counseling with a woman in another country, and she had an abortion or something. And as a result of having the abortion, she went out telling other women, don't have abortions. And she never mentioned that she had had one. And somehow or another, somebody found out that she had an abortion, but she never mentioned it, right? Because she was telling them the right thing. But they got mad at her because she didn't tell them her personal business. And they said, oh, you're a hypocrite. Why you didn't tell people you had an abortion, right? And I'm like, what? And this woman could barely endure that. They went against her, like, the one that she had helped, encouraged and everything, they turned on her. And she nearly killed herself. Because she couldn't handle the people turning on her, the one that seemed to love her. And they felt like she should have told them that she had them, but I'm like, no, you shouldn't. There's nothing they can do about it. You're telling them the right thing. You don't have to tell them your business just to tell them the right thing. You know what I'm saying? A mule will talk to you, but it'll still be a mule. But if it's telling you the truth, it's the truth. But people want to know your business so they can judge you. So somebody recommended her to me. I'm like, look, endure the pain. It shows your attachment with the world. It's too important to you. What they think is too important to you. Don't care. The last thing you need to care about what someone else think about you. Be yourself. And if you do care about what someone else think about you, that gave her an opportunity to overcome that, because she overreacted to them attacking her for not telling them her business, right? I'm like, see, that is too important. Just take it. Do the silent prayer so consciousness, the love of God can guide you, you'll be fine. And she felt so much better. But you gotta, whatever caused you to overreact has control over you. And that's a sign for you to be still, let the ego die, and overcome it. That makes sense? Yes. It's a sign for you. This sign is for her to let her son go and stop playing God. It's not for her to be crying and worrying and raising money and all that. It's a sign you got to be, if you want to be in the world but not of it, you got to let the ego die. Nothing should be that important to no one.